Skies stay clear. It'll be another pleasant start to your Saturday. That is the big concern for tonight, are those gusty winds. We could see wind gusts reaching 30 to 35 miles per hour at times. That means blowing snow. This moisture will continue to build to the north and turn more widespread later on this evening. They call it the Foundation Friday. In fact, the game behind me, they just called a 30-minute delay because of some thunder they heard in the distance. So that's where I want to take you next, to the radar. If we take a 3D view, you can see how tall this thunderstorm is, right about 50,000 feet.
Warmer than yesterday, we're hoping?
Warmer than yesterday. Yesterday we had a high of 57. Today's forecast is 60 degrees. It's something that we have to monitor because the timing of this warm nose and when warmer temperatures move in aloft will really impact our snow accumulations and the timing when we see switchover from snow to sleet and even freezing rain. This will be the main concern tonight as the snow has now transitioned to all sleet and freezing rain. It's just kind of slick outside. It's sticking very quickly to the roads. Just reported over 3 inches of snow outside of your hometown news leader.
And let the melting begin then.
Let it begin. Lots to melt.
There is plenty of snow out there.
One of those, of course, hot chocolate. And why not from Viva La Cupcake in Grandin Village. Also some delicious cupcakes, and they're all going for a wonderful cause. And those snowfall rates will only increase as we head on through the evening. Could fall between 1 to 2 inches per hour. And
have you taken a look at the forecast? It looks like LA weather.
It does. It's like Lindsay Anderson weather or Los Angeles?
Los Angeles.
Okay.
I see what you did.
You see what I did there? Approaching Rocky Mount just south of Boone's Mill down into Ferrum, riding along US 220. Be aware of that.
So you said the frizz alert. Is that the hair?
The frizz alert, that would be the hair. The muggy conditions, right? You get the
We're
frizz.
taking care of you folks. We're letting
Looking
you know.
out. You cannot beat a night like tonight. In fact, temperatures right now in the lower to middle 70s, feeling so pleasant. That cold front will linger to the south of us, bringing a northeasterly component to the wind. It's going to bank up against the mountains. Can you tell us a little bit more about what a UAV is and what people could expect in this workshop? Now, this is an event that organizers say is the largest gathering in Roanoke. So bring a long chair and come on out. Live in Roanoke, Lindsay Anderson, WDBJ 7.
Meteorologist Lindsay Anderson here now with your first alert forecast.
Good morning, Chris, and good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Look at the beautiful view back behind me in Radford. Stunning blue skies in place. Temperatures are a little cool out there, though. Upper 20s and low 30s will do it. 29 degrees in Blacksburg, 26 in Martinsville, 30 degrees at Smith Mountain Lake, and it's 23 degrees right now in Lexington. Warmer as you go up in elevation. Temperatures this afternoon will soar into the upper 50s and low 60s under mostly sunny skies. It's going to be a beautiful day for whatever you have planned outside. And of course, it's going to help with some snow melt. In fact, we have more snow on the ground than places like Cincinnati and even in Chicago. Of course, most of the snow still lingers across northern Virginia, parts of Maryland, and even into Pennsylvania. You can see the path of the snowstorm that hit us last weekend in our snow depth map. We're maybe seeing 1 to 3 inches of snow depth across southwest and central Virginia, majority to the north of us, and of course, a lot to melt today. Upper 50s, low 60s will do it for the Roanoke Valley and southern Shenandoah Valley. We'll reach 62 degrees in Lynchburg, 62 in Appomattox. As for south side, we'll hold in the middle 60s as well. 65 your high in Gretna and 64 in South Boston. Beautiful towards the New River Valley, right near 60 degrees on average, 60 in Bluefield and 59 degrees in Floyd. 56 your high in Marlinton and 59 degrees is your high in Covington. It'll be a great day for a hike. I expect to see some blue skies throughout the day as well because high pressure system in place, bringing the southerly flow, and that'll contribute to very warm temperatures across the southeast and into the mid-Atlantic. Not the case, though, out west. In fact, we've got a complicated frontal system that will strengthen across the Midwest and even back into the Rockies. First, a cold front will move through tomorrow, just bringing some light rain showers to our mountain communities around 8 to 9 a.m. As this boundary moves through, the rain will weaken. Can't rule out a few spotty showers, though, through the afternoon. But the stronger front arrives Tuesday night into Wednesday. In fact, you can see it strengthen across the Midwest, and we'll see a line of heavy rain and possibly even some gusty wind come Wednesday afternoon. So we have that mapped out for you here in your 7-day planner, where we stay mild as well through the middle of the week. 60 degrees is your high on Wednesday as that strong front moves through. Back behind it, much cooler air begins to filter in. High pressure system remains in control then, and we'll have highs in the middle to upper 40s. So back to seasonable by the end of the week.
Yeah, we'll take it. Starting to see the grass reemerge again after
Isn't
all
that
that snow
amazing?
melting. Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of melting going on today and tomorrow.
And good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Lindsay Anderson. The Climate Prediction Center just issued the November outlook, where many of us are most likely to see above average temperatures for this month. The below average temperatures will mainly stay to the west and the desert southwest. And we're certainly noticing those warm conditions across the Midwest and the Central Plains, where it's 69 degrees in Tulsa, 64 in Atlanta, and a comfortable 64 degrees in Roanoke. If you're heading out to dinner tonight, it is rather pleasant and dry for now. Low 60s are found for South Side. It's 60 right now in Blacksburg, 61 in Galax, and 60 degrees in Lynchburg. We are noticing some dry conditions across Southwest and Central Virginia, but the rain not too far away. In fact, just skimming along the North Carolina and Virginia state line. That is where all the moisture lies, back from the Gulf states and extending into North Carolina. It's this batch of rain that'll move to the north along the Appalachian Mountains and impact us later on tonight and especially early tomorrow morning. So you may have a wet morning commute. By the time you wake up tomorrow morning, temperatures will be in the lower to middle 50s, and rain could be falling heavy at times, so be aware of that as you're heading out early tomorrow. So your forecast model shows that push of moisture riding to the north along the mountains. This is at 3 a.m. You can see the bulk of the heavier rain located towards central North Carolina, and by 7 a.m. on Monday, most of this rain confined towards South Side and Central Virginia, with some drier conditions across the Allegheny Highlands. Lesser rain amounts certainly likely along the Interstate 64 corridor. So by your evening commute tomorrow, just spotty hit or miss showers are possible, and that should continue into Monday night and even into parts of Tuesday. Rainfall amounts will range between a half of an inch for places like the New River Valley and the Mountain Empire. Hardly anything expected for the Highlands, mainly north of the Interstate 64 corridor, with more rain possible for South Side, maybe 1 to 2 inches expected there, especially for places like Martinsville and Danville. Your daytime highs tomorrow, not much warmer than where we'll see for your overnight lows. Middle to upper 50s are expected, much cooler than where we have sat today, with your highs very comfortable in the upper 60s. So tomorrow will be the coldest day of the week, and then we slowly warm up from there. I expect a little more cloud cover to be locked in for Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll call it partly sunny to partly cloudy, with highs in the middle 60s, right where we typically are for the start of November. But then check out Thursday and Friday. Temperatures warm up very nicely into the low 70s, with showers returning for next weekend.
It is going to be beautiful, and 70s on the board. Looks good.
Yep, we'll just need the rain, just need the rain gear for tomorrow morning.
All right, thanks, Lindsay.